Hey guys, this is Keisha and I'm here to bring you some self-care tips. So here we go. Here's a tip: cut yourself some slack. It's okay if you make mistakes, everyone does. Learn from your mistakes and be willing to own up to your mistakes as well. If you made a mistake, especially concerning another person, and they ask you about it or try to address it with you, own up to your mistakes. That way you can learn from them. It helps you to learn from them when you do own up to your mistakes. So cut yourself some slack though. Don't beat yourself up about past failures or mistakes. Just learn from them and move forward. Make fun a priority. Day-to-day life can be kind of mundane, so try to find things to mix it up a little bit, do something a little different. Go to the movies on a Wednesday night, or have date night on a Tuesday night instead of a Friday or a Saturday, if you can, of course. Just try to mix it up a little bit so you're not bogged down by the day-to-day routine, and so you can have some fun, enjoy yourself as much as possible. Obviously, you have to have the right balance between responsibility and fun, but don't be afraid to throw some fun in there throughout your week and throughout your day-to-day life. Smile, have a good time. It's so much better for your mental health in the long run. So enjoy yourself, enjoy your life. Pursue a hobby. Find something that allows you to detach from the stresses of your everyday life and that you can just fully engulf yourself in and focus on. Whatever that hobby may be, it really depends on you as a person. So find something that you enjoy to do and just go straight into it. It'll help you emotionally in the long run. Ask for help when you need to. If you need some help, don't be afraid to ask. Don't be afraid to reach out to people and say, hey, I have a lot on my plate this week, or I have a lot on my plate this month. Can you help me? Just reach out to people. If you have a significant other and they say, hey, what do you need help with? Don't feel bad about delegating something to them for them to help you with. Even if it's just one thing, a simple thing, at least it's something you don't have to worry about anymore and you can remove from your list of things to do. Don't be afraid to ask for help. If you have something going on that's really taking up a lot of your time and a lot of your energy and you feel like you're not getting anything accomplished, go to someone who has experience in that area and ask them to help you, give you some tips or something so you can figure things out and you can move forward and you don't have to focus so much on this one thing. Or just make a list of all the things you have going on and go through and figure out what's important right now that you have to get done, and then decide those things that aren't as important or pressing and put those on the back burner. Don't worry, you'll get to the rest of those things at the bottom of the list whenever you get to them. Just make sure you're taking care of what's important first and work your way down as you go. Don't stress about it, just do the best that you can. Prioritize what matters the most. Think about the things that are important to you in your life. Sit down and make a list of 5 things, I guess, maybe 5 or 6 things that you find to be the most important things in your life, and also list why those things are important. And you know what? If you're not in the top 3 on that list, you may want to sit down and reevaluate some things, because you need to be on the top 3 of that list. You are very important and you have to treat yourself as if you're very important. Like the saying goes, you can't pour from an empty cup. You have to make sure that your needs are being met and that you are getting the things done for yourself as well. So make sure you're in at least the top 3 of your own list. You can have your significant other, you can have your kids. You need to also be on that list somewhere. But yeah, sit down, prioritize what's important to you and why those things are important to you. And that way you can remember whenever you are stressing about things, worried about things, when you have a long list of things to do, figure out the things that are really important to you and allow that to be a guide for how you take care of certain tasks in your life. There are some things that you can put on the back burner because you know what? That thing isn't that important, or it doesn't really affect the things in your life that are really important. I'm not saying ignore things altogether and act like stuff doesn't exist, but I am saying make sure you're taking care of what's important to you, because sometimes we can put other things as important when they're really not that important in the big scheme of things. And when you look back on your life a year or 2 years later and you're like, why did I even put that thing at such a high place in my life? It really wasn't that big a deal. So make sure you're taking the time to step back, prioritize things in your life, and that will help everything else to fall into place. So I hope this list helped you. Make sure that you cut yourself some slack, make fun a priority, find a hobby, ask for help when you need it, and prioritize the things that matter most in your life. And I think that'll help you so much with self-care. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Make sure that you're enjoying your life. Thanks guys so much for watching, and have a good one.